guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. We recently clocked 9 years in our marriage. We climbed the 9th step to this marriage institution. Let's undress. So we celebrated it some days back, and today we want to be talking about the beginning, traditional marriage ceremony, our encounters, our planning strategies, our finance, how we put it all together on that day. As we progress with the discussions, we're going to be giving you small pictures, tips of what that day looked like. So guys, stay tuned. After a date was fixed for our traditional marriage, we started planning, and believe me, it wasn't easy at all. What are the challenges? Firstly, finance. This man had nothing in this world except me. What I say, except me.
I was telling you, but I told you now that you are everything I have in this world. You thought I was lying.
But he was lying, that's nothing.
I had one shirt, one shoe.
Oh dear, yes. Oh, we're laughing about it today.
When I went for like the first meeting, the family introduction and whatever, call it introduction,
Ikwaka, yeah.
like to meet the family before we now went home. The clothes I even wore to go there, I borrowed it from a friend. I was like, God, I need to look sharp.
Wow, are you serious? You didn't tell me this part.
I borrowed the clothes from a friend. But well, the shoe was mine anyway. I've always had good shoes. So it came there.
With his borrowed clothes, he was looking so good, like so polished. And my mom said, this man, my mom just saw him and believed in him. Like, honestly, she said, what a smart looking young man. I didn't know you actually brought that clothes. I remember the shirt really.
Yeah, first impression matters, you know. First impression sometimes can be a lasting impression.
I hope I don't cry through all this. I hope I don't cry. So after that day, I think you came again with your dad, right?
Yeah.
Then
I came to the house with my
I was
dad.
now coming to the house. We are now planning. My mom asked me, okay, what about this? How do we do this? Things in the list. And I kept telling her, Mom, this man, we don't have much. Then I was already saying we, because we are in it together. We don't have much. She said, yes, but they are vital to that. She was ready to support, but she was thinking that maybe Jess would just come and say, okay, surprise, I have money. I kept telling her, look, we have to cut as much as she said, okay, but they are some traditional, we are from the Igbo tribe. We don't marry wife like fowl. You know what's this now? Adi Igbo. I told her, I don't know. It was even to sew our clothes, baby. Oh my God. It was a struggle, guys. It was a struggle. Friends supported, family supported. That day, I don't know how the details from that day is everywhere in my head. I don't even know where to start. Or maybe please just start. Maybe you help me.
Yeah. Well, so after I came to the family house, before then I already familiarized myself with the family. But that being said, we are Igbos and there is a protocol to do things. People call it the first time I went there with a friend, I think one of my classmates or so. Then the second time I went to the family, I went with my dad. Then my dad was still alive, God rest his soul. I went there with my dad and the family accepted me. And one thing I always say about when you're meeting people you want to make your in-laws, it is very good to make a very good first impression.
First impression.
It really matters.
First impression.
You get me? I don't know, people will say, be yourself, don't be fake, don't
You're
be
not
that.
faking it.
You're not faking
You're not
anything.
faking.
You're just giving yourself the decency to show yourself as a decent person. You get me? And let those people feel respected. You can't just show up and
looking anyhow. No.
It doesn't show courtesy, it doesn't show respect to who you are even going to see. You get? So, and we Igbos will take the marriage tradition very serious. But even before now, there's something we already did, because I already told my parents that I've seen someone I wanted to get married to, and of course they asked.
Excuse me, Jess, you've seen a beautiful flower you want to get married.
And who is the flower? You?
Oh, the flower.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So before then, there's something we call idrese. That is to ask about the person's family, make findings, and know who actually this person you want to get married to is. You get historical backgrounds and all whatnot. So it goes both ways. The family of the bride does it.
Yeah, we did it.
You understand? To the family of the groom as well.
And
the
the family of the
groom
groom.
does theirs.
Family, right.
So why they're doing this, you might not even know they're doing it, but they will do it.
But not that you won't know they were doing it.
You won't
I didn't even
know.
know they had a background check of me and my family. And
get.
but we're doing it. We checked,
So,
we checked.
We are going to do FBI things.
We checked to see who is this man that has the guts to come to our compound and ask for our daughter's hand in marriage without a car. And that chief.
Yes. So, her family is quite a very serious family. She's the first daughter. I haven't mentioned that, have I? She's the first daughter, and her dad was a chief. Like she said, her dad chief. May his soul rest in peace. So it was a really serious family, and we needed to make our point known. So the next time I came with my cousin. That's making it how many times now? I've been there 3 times just to see the family and familiarize myself with them. And before then, her siblings had already known me because prior to now, we dated for about 3 years.
Yes, 3 years.
So I've been in close proximity with the family.
We started dating just after my dad died.
That year, you guys went for
Memorial service. This is 1 year
Yeah.
memorial service, so we're already dating just 2013.
When the family had really accepted you, now come to the point of getting to do the traditional things. You get. That's where the lease comes in. So in the Igbo land, there's something we call a lease. The lease entails what you're going to do traditionally. Let me just put it in point blank fact. The lease is a traditional marriage.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it. The whole ceremony is just by the way.
It's just by the way.
You can cut it off.
You get.
That list is the most important thing.
And I think the list is just the way tradition tests you to see how much you value their daughter. I think that's what it does.
I hope so.
Oh my God, it tested me.
Oh, it tested Jess.
It tested me. Because, okay, before you even get the list,
You have another list.
you have to travel to the village. And you meet the eldest person in the kindred where the bride is from, and they tell you, and the family of the bride do not even have to go with you. You have to find the village yourself. That is to let you know that if you had done your findings right, you should be able to go to the village or send any emissary you want to send to the village and let them know that, okay, this is the place you're going to. So I went there. Before I could get the list, and you can't go there empty-handed. You get me? And all these times I was going to the family, I wasn't going empty-handed. You have to come with something. So when we went to get the list, we told them when we were coming, they were ready. We bought the drinks we had to go there with and the cola. When we came, they accepted us, and they told us that before they gave us the list, that they have to give us a list prior to the list, which we have to fulfill. And it was a very short list, just like what they needed to give the elders in the village. And then I did it. Then they now gave me the list. So that one I did it in form of cash. They now gave me the main list. And oh my God, the list was like 4 pages. I still have it in my box. The list was like 4 pages.
We had a jotter. We used to accept the list.
So when I brought the list and I got it back, I told my cousin, "What's up? What's all this?" And I told me, calm down, this is small, this is nothing, but you do it. So after that, I went to my uncle's place in Onitsha. I went to my uncle, and when I got there, I told him that look at what is happening, look at the list. And I said, Nda Makakwa. This had the okay. This had the okay. No. I was looking at my uncle like this. It's like you don't know what you're saying. If you see things that were in this list, some of the things I didn't even know where to get them from. Yeah, it's not even about money.
Excuse me.
It's not even about money. I was like, okay, no problem. First, like I said, the first challenge we really had was finance because then just came out of school, wasn't working, we're just trying to patch things up.
Working. It was a lot.
So mom said, it's nothing to worry about. So he gave me one proverb then and said, Ada alocha ma ya alocha. You get? I was like, Ada alocha ma ya alocha. He now told me that no matter what this list contains, even if I do everything now, it doesn't stop me from doing more things for my wife and my in-laws as time progresses. Because I have now become an extended family. I have now become a son in that family. So there is nothing that happens in that family appertaining my wife that I will not be called upon. You get me? So, and myself, before now, I wasn't really in tune with what tradition stays, pertaining everything.